I feel like the background should be a little bit more Star Wars-y. Alright, that's Big, that's Smudge, I'm Blaze, roll credits! Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. By far I mean Disney's Hollywood Studios. I had the amazing ability to experience something that one probably couldn't experience in their lifetime. And that's what this video today is about. To those who don't know what Star Wars Weekends is, it is a celebration that Disney's Hollywood Studios does every weekend from May until June, and the entire park is decorated with Star Wars memorabilia. There's characters walking around, voice actors from shows like Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels go attend, so people could have autographs, and even actors from the original trilogy and movies attend. For a Star Wars fan, it's truly beautiful. In fact, I even attended years ago as a little Padawan myself. I fought Darth Maul and got my own lightsaber at their Jedi Training Academy. Ha! Presumably Yoda's. It's green! Back in 2012, I went their first weekend where Dee Bradley Baker himself attended, along with James Arnold Taylor and Ashley Eckstein. I went wearing a Rex tattoo on my arm, this shirt, a hat, and a clone trooper necklace I made back in the 7th grade. I had an amazing time, and thanks to my dad, I got right in the front and center where all of the voice actors would come out on the parade called the Motorcade. It's basically a parade for all of the voice actors and characters. It's pretty much like they just took the characters and took them out of the TV show and put them in the motorcade. So as Dee Bradley Baker himself, out onto his car, surrounded by Captain Rex, Cody, and all of the troopers come out, this happens. Dee! And obviously because it was at the motorcade, he couldn't really talk, so it was more of... I cried, my dad took a picture of me, I thought the day couldn't get any better. Well, then we went to Behind the Force. Behind the Force is a show that James Arnold Taylor and Ashley Eckstein host, and it basically lets the fans know what's coming up in either Star Wars The Clone Wars, which it was back in 2012, or Star Wars Rebels as it is now in 2014. So I was just enjoying myself, James and Ashley doing an amazing time, getting sneak peeks of Season 5 of The Clone Wars back then, and it was great. And no joke, right in the middle of the show, Ashley says,
"Please help me welcome our special guest today, Dee Bradley Baker!"
But then, after he does his introduction up on stage, he comes and walks down into the audience, and just, starts lingering around. And of course, he's like a few rows in front of me, because I'm like in the 5th or 6th row, and he's right there. So naturally, I try to get his attention. Dee! Dee! I could not make this up if I tried. As soon as I got his attention, Ashley says,
"We are looking for 2 honorary cast members of the Clone Wars that are going to come up on stage and record a scene for us."
Yep, I was called up on stage. The curtains rise, the microphones are revealed. I was going to read lines from a script with James Arnold Taylor, Ashley Eckstein, Dee Bradley Baker, and whoever they chose for Anakin at the time. I was a battle droid, and it kind of went like this. I was reading lines with idols that I had loved and watched on a TV show since I was 9 years old. So as I'm up there reciting lines, surrounded by my idols, I wanted to do something, anything, to show my appreciation to Dee Bradley Baker since, obviously, I am an active lover of the clones. So instead I turned to Ashley. Right as we wrap up and we're about to go off stage, James Arnold Taylor hands us these beautiful boxes.
We have a little something for both of you for your memory of being a member of our cast on the Clone Wars, and it's signed by all of us here as well.
Has all of their signatures in it. Ashley, James, and Dee. So I got the box, I'm about to walk off stage, but then I muster up all the courage that I have and turn to Dee and go,
"Oh, look at that. It's like a clone to that clone."
The rest of the day went by in a blur. I was so happy. One would think that any trip to Star Wars weekends after that could not top it, right? Well, yeah, you're right, but this year's came really close. And that's all I have for this part. Sorry guys. If I were to continue this into what happened in 2014, it would be a really, really long video. And I don't know if you want to just sit here and listen to me ramble all the time. So, if you want to see the second part whenever it is uploaded, you can click right here. And there will be a thumbnail here waiting for you to click on when second part is up. And that's all I have for you guys. You will subscribe to this channel. See you guys.